Quiet, please. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Please.
So guys, I wanted to ask you, when did you really first fall in love with this game? I really fell in love with it my 7th grade year. I just really wanted to play. I quit baseball to focus full time on basketball. I just want to ask you, when was the first love really built?
Yeah, I mean, for me, probably 7th grade. You know, just playing at the park. You know, the older guys, you know, trying to suit me up, saying the young boy got game. And, you know, I like to hear that, you know, it kind of, you know, pumped me up. And every day since then, I was just working hard for it. That's how I stay out of trouble, you know. Just playing basketball every day, working on my game.
Same with me, 7th grade. I used to run track a lot, and I just give it up because I felt like basketball was a sport to go at. So I just fell in love with that, and I want to be a part of it because it's a lot of fun.
I think for me it was high school. Kind of an under-the-radar guy, and I never thought I would make it here. A lot of people had confidence in me, and I had confidence in myself. After my junior year of high school, I thought I could be something special.
I feel you guys. I was the same way when I grew up. Park basketball was big in my neighborhood. I'm from New York, New Jersey, so playing at Rucker Park and playing at parks near my way, Piscataway, New Jersey, it was a big thing. It was a proving ground. If you were going to be good, you had to prove it starting there. Who was your guys' favorite idol growing up?
On the basketball court, I would say Kobe Bryant. His mentality, how hard he goes, you know, you could definitely tell he has that passion, that love for the game. Off the court is probably my dad, you know, he works so hard, you know, he's a blue-collar worker, so I try to approach my game as a blue-collar worker.
Like he said, Kobe, I can't go against Kobe, man. That's me in the Bahamas. The only time you get to watch NBA basketball was when the playoffs started. Every time I watch Kobe play, he made me believe, and I just love his mindset. When you read stories about him, how hard he works, and that's why I love him.
I think for me, probably George Gervin and Kevin Durant. I just look back at those guys and see how skinny but tough they were. I just try to model my game after them.
Absolutely. When you're in this league, everyone's going to be physically gifted, talented. Everyone comes in the league that way. But what separates the Kobes and the George Gervins from everybody else is their mindset. Their mindset is always much stronger than the other average NBA player, and that's what makes them great. Confidence is everything. It's going to always be everything. That's what separates the great players to the average players. The great players have a greater mindset than the average NBA player. They're so confident no matter what happens during the game. They feel that they could at any time turn that switch and be the player that they need to be for their team. Who are you guys really looking forward to playing against?
Probably Westbrook. His mentality, how hard he goes, you can definitely see that he's not scared of nobody.
And here comes a shot.
He's fast, he's strong, physical, very athletic, you know, and he's a leader. You know, everybody can see it, so, I mean, he'll probably be Westbrook for me.
For me, probably be all the 2 guards, because every night is a different 2 guard. You want to prove yourself and show that you can compete at a high level. And just learning from them while you're competing with them, too.
For me, it's kind of like turning your idols into rivals. Kevin Durant, of course, with our playing styles, and I think me playing against him and try to learn from him and do some things that he does, that would be very important for me to see.
Durant for 3 for the win. He's got it! He's got it! He's got it!
Absolutely. When I was coming into the league, I loved Kevin Durant's game. As tall as he was, to move like a guard and be able to do so many things on the court. I was very fortunate for myself to be able to have my first preseason game against Kevin Durant, the Oklahoma City Thunder, so that was a really cool moment. And Russell Westbrook, I had first dibs on seeing him in preseason as well, and he proved that day that he's an elite point guard, one of the best in this league for a reason. So it was a real humbling experience for me to have my first preseason game be against a person that I looked up to a lot. I remember when I was in high school, I was fortunate enough to play with the Dominican national team. And that's when I really realized that I had this talent, and I really thought that I could play in this league. When would you guys realize I really have a great chance of being in the NBA and I could play in there?
For me, you know, being selected to the McDonald game.
6'4", having that long wingspan. Chris Dunn could be a hawk on the basketball defensively.
Being selected out of hundreds of kids, it was definitely a big accomplishment for me and my family. So it just shows how hard I worked to get to that point.
For me, when I fell in love with the game, I always thought no matter what, I'm going to make it there. It had been a long journey and a tough road, come from the Bahamas, but I just know I would have got there some way, somehow. Whether it was going to D-League, wherever, I had to find a way to get there.
I think for me, it was my senior season. Going into the McDonald's All-American game, I had a couple in-home visits with coaches, and they told me the McDonald's practices were going to be the most important. Just battling with those guys and just knowing I can play with them, I really thought I had a chance.
Brandon Ingram has had one of the best first halves of anybody on the floor tonight.
I saw that I was on the draft board. It boosted my confidence, but it kept me going so I can be the talk of the #1 draft pick or be the talk that I can be the next greatest player. So it just kept me going.
This is the time for you to ask me any questions you may have about my first year. I've been fortunate enough to be playing with Kevin Garnett, one of the greatest players of all time.
It's not about how fast you do something. It's
Yeah, 24 seconds. Yeah, I got you.
So I'm here to help you guys in any way possible, shape, or form.
So who's the toughest matchups you face in the NBA, night in, night out? Who's one of the toughest guys you face or you got problems with?
For me, the toughest matchup probably had to be Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol is such a great player because his ability to shoot, but also when he's posting up, his ability to be fundamentally sound and unfundamentally sound at the same time. For a shot blocker like me, really could mess up the timing and gives him good looks. So Marc Gasol, being so versatile and also with his size, really makes for a hard matchup every day.
You hear stories about the transition to the NBA. How was your transition?
I went in there with a mindset of whatever the team needed me to do at any given point in the game, practice, workout, I was willing to do.
Towns with the basketball, ball behind the back, short up the handle, gets it all the way to the rack, the high dribble, the finger roll, and it goes!
So I just continued to work on my game the way I played in high school, be as versatile as possible, be able to guard multiple positions, be able to play multiple positions on offense. So I just worked on every single day being able to be the best player I could be, and I wanted to contribute as much to the team's success as possible. So, it ain't bad also as a rookie to get some hardware. It's pretty heavy. This right here, I was fortunate enough to win. This is all a culmination of teammates, coaching staff, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and hard work put in. And hopefully next year one of you guys will be holding this. I can't wait to pass the torch, so.
Sheesh. Is it really heavy?
Yeah, bro. It's heavy.
It's heavy, bro. Passing the torch.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's heavy for real.
It's prestigious, man. So that's an ultimate confidence booster.
That's big time for real.
Appreciate it. Hopefully, one of you guys will be holding this, and can't wait to see you guys play. It's gonna be real fun. Can't wait. Good luck to all of you guys. I wish you nothing but the best, much success, and blessings, all right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.